Are they working?
Oh, there we are.
Woo! How you doing out there, Facebook Live?
Hey,
this is Jake.
Come on in, Jake.
Hashtag Real Jake, and I've got some special friends and guests here with me. Would you introduce yourselves?
Yep, Darla Andrews, fitness pro, prover,
Mama 5.
Mama 5. Yeah.
Seriously, let's not leave that out. Okay, you've got your pro card. You're awesome.
Figure
Cool.
competitor. Yep. And
Got Dr. Todd here, chiropractor, specialized in sports injuries, and just
dad of 5 daughters.
dad of 5 daughters,
Yep.
and 3 female animals at home too. Never stop. So
Pet lover.
Yes.
Yep. So
Yeah.
we definitely this program we're going to talk about is going to help you through all your facets of life, whatever you're
Yes.
going through or whatever your job is.
Okay.
So let's start.
All
Can y'all
right.
hear us okay? Can you give it like a little
Yeah.
thumbs up if you can hear us?
Give us a thumbs up if you can hear us. If you're watching this in live, give us a number 1 and let us know where you're coming in from. We'd love to follow up with you. And if you're watching this on the replay, give us a 2 down below, or just let us know that you're watching the replay, because we'd love to reach out and connect with you. Any questions that you have, we'll get to those either here or later on.
Yeah.
All right?
Yes.
Cool.
And where are we coming from? Like, we are in beautiful Rancho Bernardo.
Woo!
It is gorgeous out
An
here.
amazing day.
In California, SoCal.
Yes,
So,
it is amazing. We're at the Rancho Bernardo Inn.
Inn.
Beautiful, beautiful
oh
place.
my gosh, yeah. I may not go home tonight. Hon, you got the kids all on your
Yeah,
own, right?
I'm
my
responsible.
Well, let's talk about what is the Keto Reboot
Yeah.
and why we're so excited about it. So I know for me personally, being a former football player, being a former military athlete, and all those things, I felt like I always needed food in order to get through my day. Anybody ever feel like that? You ever feel like you're constantly eating in order to keep your energy up? And so whenever someone said, hey, let's do a fast or let's do a cleanse, I was like, not me. I need to have my food at this time and that thing, and I need this snack. And so, but there's so many benefits to getting it that I wanted it, but I didn't feel like I had the ability to really get it. And so let's talk about, what this is and who's it for, and, why we should do
And
it,
why-
and how some of these support products make it easier.
And here's what's funny. Why are we so excited to not eat for 60 hours? Oh my gosh, I can totally relate to that. I didn't think that I would be one to say I'm excited to not eat for 60 hours.
Yeah. Any
So-
moms out there?
Yeah. So, and in a minute, I might have to step away and let these 2 fellas talk. But, so who needs it? Who needs a reboot? Well,
Everybody.
everybody.
Yeah.
So what is a reboot?
So kind of think, it's kind of like your phone or your computer. When it gets old, you need to turn it off and turn it back on, right? You need to reboot it or refresh it or close some things down. Well, when you stop eating for a while, your body and your stomach gets to take a break, and a whole bunch of processes get to take a break. The hard part of fasting is you don't eat, right? It's great, but it's hard. But what it does is when you hit about the 48 to 60 hour mark, your body completely and your immune system completely does a refresh and a reboot. And I think everybody needs that. I mean, imagine if, you did that once a month, how much better would you feel over the long term of your life, From wherever you are or wherever you want to go. I know my mom's 69. If she was doing a reboot every month, starting in her 30s, wow, she'd be in much better health now. So
Yes,
I'm
for
excited
sure.
about the ability to have something that allows your whole immune system to reboot every month.
For sure.
So
And
that's what it does. What are some other
honest
benefits?
about
Doc?
some of the things we eat in our life. A lot of times we're in a hurry, we're not eating well, and our gut and stomach are just saying, hey, I need to get back to some good food. Well, this will definitely help clear out the system so your gut and your stomach and your lining can get back on track to doing its job, because everyone's heard how your gut and your immune system is connected. That's a huge avenue that we want to reconnect, because not all of us can eat like we're supposed to all the time. And this is just a system that makes it a lot easier. So when I was doing the other 60 hours before, we didn't have the broth and the teas like we do now. This is definitely going to make it a little bit better for everyone when they're just thinking, all I get is ketones and water. We have a whole new system here to help you go through that if that was one of your concerns before.
Well, and how about you, Todd? So my husband here, 6'4", I'm not going to say, I don't know what your weight is.
It's 230.
There you go. And he's a busy chiropractor working nonstop, physical, the kind of chiropractic he does.
Anybody out there busy?
So he was a little hesitant to do the 60-hour, water wash then reboot now,
Right.
and he did it. And talk about your experience on that.
Well, the first day wasn't too bad, just drinking the ketones in the water. But then when the second day, I could really start feeling that I'm just drinking water and ketones. It was a little bit more difficult, but with my wife's help and other people, I got through it. And the third day, I felt amazing. So anytime you get close to that last 10 hours, I was even talking to my wife and saying, hey, some of my friends are in family, they're going somewhere to get this. Does the last 8 hours matter? It does. So this
he tried to get out of it last 10 hours.
Didn't work. I'm glad I did.
I'm going to tell the story. I was not home and I get a text message, Darla, I'm 50 hours in. Do the last 10 really matter? And this is where the community comes into play. I said, yes, it matters. Just drink your ketones and go to bed. And you felt how in the morning?
Yeah, the next day I felt really good. So I'm glad I did it and followed it through because it does make a difference. Even with the gut, the brain, and all that stuff, I felt a whole lot better. So that's why I'm excited about this new program, because it is adding some of the extra elements to it that's just going to make it that much better. So I don't know, Jake, you want to go through some of the different elements that we got going here with the reboot?
Well, yeah, I love to go over that. If anybody got value out of that or they can relate to that, give us a thumbs. We were recording before them. Give us a thumbs up in the comments down below.
Yes.
Is there anything else on your cheat sheet about who needs a reboot?
Who needs a reboot? So anybody that just feels like they can't get their cravings under control. For me, to be honest, I did the reboot obviously for the health benefits, but I did the reboot more for the mental discipline. That was big for me, just to get that kind of control over food.
Yeah, control over the cravings.
Control over food. And I did notice that I felt stronger. I was a little apprehensive at first about if I was going to be able to make it, and I gotta say that there'd be no way I could do it without, our ketones, our better broth, which we didn't have this, our tea, and then our Signal OS. So these are products that are now added to this, and that's why I'm really excited. And I have actually done 4. I've done 4 of these, and I have made it through, felt amazing. Were there periods of time where I got a little hungry? Sure. I mean, but you just keep going, and then you have the community. Like you guys were doing this together, like globally. There's going to be people and it's so that community where people are like, come on, you just got a little bit longer. Yeah. It's teaching yourself endurance to be more mindful of what you eat, when you eat, and sometimes you don't even eat because you're hungry. You just eat out of habit, so it's kind of the mindful.
If any of this sounds good to you, give us a smiley face down below.
And then here's some things I'm going to sound off, like anyone that feels like they're starting their diet over and over, this reboot. You're going to reboot, but then you're going to optimize. And we can talk about that later. So mental clarity, focus, fighting cravings, better sleep, that bloated, inflamed feeling, that's gone. I had that. And if you want to just upgrade your physical performance.
Yeah. If any of that sounds good to you, say, I want more down below, and we'll get back to you later.
Yes.
Let's go into a little bit of, we've already talked about what, we talked about why. Let's talk a little bit more about like the specifics of these different products and how it helps in the whole function. Does that sound good?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to do some of this with, we kind of go back and forth. Let's talk about the different keto calms, the calm teas.
Yes.
What do you like about these? Let's talk about flavor first.
I'm a chocolate person.
You're a chocolate person?
I like the caramel apple.
Caramel apple person.
They're both good.
They're both good. Sleep like a baby. Oh my goodness.
Better REM sleep.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Better quality. So my husband laughs because I can literally like lay down and just like, I'm out. Like he's like, Darla, you just fall asleep no matter. But then my quality of sleep is better now. When I have my and I was doing the caffeine-free Keto Max before bed, but now that we have the tea, that's I love the stuff that's in it, and it's chocolate.
Oh my goodness.
Chocolate tea.
Anybody like chocolate? Give me a chocolate down below. Anybody who likes, who wants better sleep, give me a sleep down below, right? You want better sleep? Give me a definite sleep down below. I love the way they taste, and there's so many recovery, fat loss, health benefits that come along when you sleep better and you get better rest and better recovery, right?
The only time you repair and heal is when you're sleeping.
Yeah.
It's true.
100%.
So you have to have that sleep.
Yes.
Huge.
Yep.
So whether you're a doctor and an entrepreneur, whether you're a busy mom and using the fitness,
and
wherever you are in life, like you need good sleep, and this
Yes.
brings that to it. So
Yes,
let's talk
100%.
about the bone broth, because that's new.
Oh my gosh, salted caramel bone broth.
Doc, will you talk about, some of the benefits of, bone broth and some of the ingredients that are already in here?
Yeah. One of the
Just the highlights.
Yeah, just one of the top one is you have the B vitamins, which are almost like your trains when you're trying to get whatever protein or product to where you need the supply. This gets you the product there, because it doesn't do any good if you have a product and you can't get it where it needs to go. This is going to help you with all that. All these have the AC11 in it, which is what we're going to talk about
A little bit more.
a little bit later. But this is definitely going to help if you're saying you're going to bed at night and your tummy feels a certain way. This is going to help that stomach feel like it's got a little bit going on.
And I think it also has some added minerals and things.
Yep.
Definitely nutrients, potassium, things like that.
That you would find in bone broth, but with additional benefits.
Yeah, definitely for, better skin, detox, and supporting your joints. And what I love about this, it has the ketones in it. It has those max keto salts, keto max salts in here. So it's keeping you in that therapeutic state, even though you're fasting. So, and what are the flavors? We got salted caramel and thyme.
I'm trading you the salted caramel for the thyme. We're swapping, just so you know.
Swap?
Oh, my
sure?
goodness.
I want to try both.
So definitely stay tuned, because you get both in the pack.
Yeah.
You get both flavors when you get the Reboot pack. You get both flavors of that. You get both flavors of the Calm.
Here's what I'm so excited about.
I love the raspberry.
I just can't wait to talk.
Go ahead. We'll talk about it.
Signal OS. So just coming off of Epic and hearing the doctors talk about signaling, when your cells are not communicated, and you've got some signals that are blocked and things aren't, so you've got like and I'm no doctor, so please just listen to the doctors on the Prove It Facebook page, but this is my take, is that the Signal OS helps with signaling from cell to cell, from your brain to your gut.
Stomach.
Humongous. Okay, so it helps with DNA repair.
Yeah.
DNA
so
repair.
One of the unique things that's in here is called AC11.
AC11.
It's the only thing that I'm aware of that's been studied in medical journals to proven to repair DNA.
Wow.
I mean, which extends the life of telomeres, adds to longevity, also helps your stomach talk to your brain better. I think it's going to do some amazing things for people immediately and long term.
Yeah, so Signal OS.
I'm excited about that.
You guys can always go to the Prove It Facebook page, listen to the experts, and learn more there.
Yeah.
But we're excited.
Yeah, if you want details, just put us the details down below. Comment with details.
We'll get it to you.
And then we'll follow up with you, and we'll message you when you can get more details.
Anyway.
Okay. What else?
Anything else?
Well, there's also the Max. We talk about the Max.
No, we didn't
you
talk
get it
about
in
yet.
caffeine and caffeine free.
Yep.
What's the benefits of just drinking Keto Max?
Well, if you go to the caffeine or non-caffeine, some people are sensitive and some people aren't. Sometimes the caffeine does help, with a little bit of absorption, but you still get the same amount of ketones and fermented amino acids in both of the products. But just once again, talking about the ketones, it helps with inflammation. It's a fuel source for energy, mental clarity, and the energy and the anti-inflammatory portion is huge. So when you are going through some of the detox processes, that's going to help clear that out, and it's just going to make you feel better. So that's another huge bonus added, is when you have all the products working for you at once, you're going to get synergistically and signaling and communicating, it's going to do the best job for you, and you're going to get the best results. So that's why you want to take this package in the sequence that we have all laid out, all the science and research is behind it, already done for you, and all you got to do is take it.
Yeah. And all those details are in the Facebook group. So whoever even invited you to this video, whether you're seeing it on one of our Facebook pages or you're seeing it on YouTube, you can connect with us. Personally, this is Darla Andrews and Real Jake over here, Todd Andrews. Or you can get back to the person whoever sent this to you.
Yeah.
So that's definitely some great ways. I'm excited about this. And let's talk real quick about, is this it? Is there more? Wait for it. So I'd say definitely you want to get your hands on the Keto Reboot, but there's an optimization phase.
Yes.
And you could do this once a month and that be it. And I think you get great benefit out of that. But for people who have some more long-term goals, What have you seen, Darla, over like people using some of this process, just what we call the optimization phase, over the past year you've been doing this?
Year and a half, including me. Just I feel better than I have in a long time. I was exhausted all the time. It definitely helped with my cravings, my focus. Yeah. So I don't crash in the afternoon, that mid-afternoon crash. It's my body composition is much easier to maintain. Like I'm in my mid-50s, so I used to have to work out a lot harder to keep my body fat where it's at now. And part of that's because it's just easier to stay away from the cookies because you're not craving them. But it is proven, the research is showing that ketones help with muscle, preservation. And I just can say I know because I can tell that I'm keeping the muscle and I'm not having to work as hard. And then my aches and pains, that's the biggie for me.
So what you're saying is you stopped going to your husband for a lot of body work more and more.
Yeah, actually he's glad.
Right, my whole goal is to make people independent and healthy out there.
Well, he's
and
actually brought this into his practice because it has been something that's helped me a lot. So
yeah, so definitely share this with your
my patients. You help your patients get better, and they bring more patients because you're truly taking care of a patient's need, and this is a product that can take care of one of those needs and people out there.
How would you like to actually have a problem fixed? Anybody want something fixed down below? Give us a fix down below, or drop a flame in the comments down below because you want that flame to go down. All right. Do we have anything else to tell the people?
No, I'm just super excited. The next reboot, if you missed this one, there will be another in March.
Yep.
And
every month.
So
and we're going to be telling people on our experiences as we go through this process too, so you can
definitely
have the community and we'll let you know how come along the journey with us.
Yeah, you can participate. Still, if you've been somebody who's done the water wash and didn't get the reboot in time, you can still go along with us and just do your protocol that you did before.
Yeah, with the Keto Max, you can still do that and get tons of benefits, and then definitely get into the reboot for the next month. Yeah. So if you've got any questions, definitely reach back out to Darla and Todd, or you can reach out to me or whoever shared this video with you to get you into that private Facebook group where there's all of the information and the community support, and where you can get your hands on an official Keto Reboot and be a part of the Sugar Rebellion. All right. So I love it. So this is us. We're going to wrap this up. If you got any questions, you can leave those in the comments and we'll get back to you. And we're going to sign off for now. My name is Jake, #RealJake. And
#Darla.
#Darla.
Dr.
Fit
Todd,
Darla.
Dr.
Todd. All right. You can catch them in Orange County, or you can catch us online anytime. Catch you later. Bye.